So my 2001 Honda Accord's got about 130,000 miles on it, and I thought, well, for general maintenance, I would change the oil in the transmission. About 40,000 on that. So me being a cheapskate, I didn't really want to spend 12 bucks a quart on the Honda transmission fluid. So I looked online and I found this Asian DWF transmission fluid. It's, they make transmissions, Asian does, and the part number is the same, says OEM. I thought, okay, great, I'm going to put that in my Honda. Because it's 70 bucks a quart, not 148. Anyway, so about 200 miles after changing the oil, the oil looked perfect in the transmission, by the way. It was nice and clean. My check engine light comes on, and it says my transmission is slipping. So I ignored it, like, I usually do when a check engine light comes on. And I kept driving it, and about a week later, when it was cold, it wouldn't move at all. I mean, I would put it in gear and the car would do nothing. And then eventually it might take off and catch, and I could drive it a little bit. And so anyway, I changed the oil again with the DW, the Asian stuff, and it actually worked a little better. It functioned for a while, and it still slipped. So I thought, well, geez, I'm gonna have to get a new car. Yeah, anyway, so I after a while of that and rough shifts and slipping, I decided I better change it with the actual Honda fluid. So I bought a case of that and I changed it 4 times, and it actually works now. It's a little rough shifting every once in a while, so I think I actually did some damage. But I changed the oil and got rid of the DWF Asian stuff. It was really dirty, and there was metal stuck to the magnet in the dipstick. So or on the drain plug. So it was doing some damage to the transmission. It really wasn't good, but it actually says in the Honda manual that you can use Dexron 3 as a replacement, but not to leave it in there very long, because it'll make harsh shifts. And I guess the lesson is that I learned is do not put anything else in there other than the Honda stuff. It's not worth it. I also put this Asian transmission fluid in my 2005 Pilot, and I didn't have nearly the problems that I had. I mean, it shifts a little harder, so I bought a case of Honda fluid, and I'm changing that out too. It's just not worth it. You should be able to get 250, 300,000 miles out of one of these transmissions if it's well maintained and there's no other issues. So that's my experience with using other than factory transmission fluid in my Honda. About halfway through this video, my cat George decided he wanted to join in and give his opinion. So, George, what do you think about that Asian transmission fluid? George? Yeah, that's what I thought.